Hey guys, it's Chris here from Snowy Joey. Welcome to the fundraising video training course on the one tool you need to fundraise $1,000 in 30 minutes. Before I get started, I just want to let you know that I have a free surprise for everyone who completes the 4-part video training course. And at the end of the course, if you've attended all the videos, I'll be sending you through a Raffle cheat sheet. And on that one-page cheat sheet, it's going to show you the 10 steps running a raffle that makes $1,000 in 30 minutes. So make sure over the next week or so, as we're sending you through the videos, to make sure you make the time to watch each video, and I'll be sending that through to you at the end. So who is this for? Who's this video course for? It's for schools, sports clubs, community organizations like scouts, churches, charities, childcare centers, any organizations that are looking to fundraise for themselves and for the community. This fundraising video training course is for. And so before I get into the meat of the course, here's a bit about me. And so I finished high school back in 2005. And at the end of 2005, I was wondering what I was going to do and what work I could do. And my mum saw an ad in the local paper for a secondhand snow cone machine. At the time, I only had $1,000 of my own money, which I'd saved up from the little checks that you usually take into school when you're in primary school, and your mum and dad give it to you and you hand it to your teacher and they deposit it into your bank account. And I'd saved up $1,000 from handing those in over my time attending primary school. And I needed $1,127 to buy my first snow cone machine. And so I got a loan of $1,600 from my parents to buy the machine and the setup and supplies, and I started fundraising for local clubs and schools that I played sport for as a kid with snow cones. And you can see there on the left that that's the first ever event I attended back in 2006, and that was at Peninsula Power Soccer Club in Redcliffe, Brisbane. And you can see I just had a really basic setup, and I was going around to local sports clubs and schools, and I was donating 50 cents from every snow cone I sold back to clubs and schools to help out with their fundraising while making some pocket money for myself. And since that time, our business has been endorsed by the Minister for Child Safety for donating $100,000 back to local clubs and schools. And so we've done that by just from the donation that we've given back to clubs and schools, from the 50 cents from every snow cone and fairy floss now that we also sell to clubs and schools over all the years that we've been in business. And for achieving that, we've been featured in a number of publications like the Courier Mail, news.com.au, the Northside Chronicle, and a number of business magazines and publications like Brisbane Business News, Flying Solo, Anthill, Entrepreneur News, and we're also a finalist in the My Business Business Awards. And so here are a few funny pictures from me out at some events selling snow cones. So you can see there's one of me at S State School. So we travelled about an hour and a half to S State School and handed out snow cones at their athletics carnival, and that was me at the lunch break doing a handstand with a snow cone. And then me and my mate went out to the Roma Cup races a few years ago, and we dressed up in suits and we painted rainbow coloured tyres, and we were selling snow cones at the Roma Cup horse races, where we travelled 6 hours with all the equipment out to the Roma Cup and set up a tent, and then came back after the one-day event. And then there's me at the Great Duck Race. We're at the Great Duck Race selling snow cones and fairy floss, and I bought a ticket for a duck. Didn't end up winning, but we had fun out selling snow cones and fairy floss at the Great Duck Race. And there's me with the boombox, our blue boombox that we take out to some events, playing beats while selling snow cones out at Metropolitan District's Netball Club when the Queensland Firebirds came for their presentation day. And so this is what you're gonna learn in the fundraising video course. So the first thing is how you can run a raffle that generates $1,000 fundraising money in just 30 minutes. One of the most common questions your raffle buyers want to know, and why it's killing your raffle ticket sales. How Board Hill State School made $750 in 30 minutes without using parents or kids to sell any raffle tickets. And also how you can get a free raffle package with a $2,000 holiday prize to run at your events, which is really exciting. And so the traditional raffle process, I'm just going to go through that briefly now. And so in a traditional raffle, you have to approach businesses to donate goods or services as prizes for your raffle. And it's often a tedious process, and you need to worry about how you should repay the favor through advertising their business. You have to buy raffle ticket books or approach a company to print raffle tickets you can sell. You distribute raffle ticket books to parents, families, teams, etc. to sell, trying to motivate them with attractive incentives for the most tickets sold and the fastest to sell all their raffle tickets. You need to keep track of all the raffle ticket books you distributed and take care of collecting all the money from different families, as well as collecting raffle tickets still not sold. You reconcile everything from over 3 to 4 weeks you've been selling raffle tickets to make sure the money collected adds up to the amount of raffle tickets sold. And by the end of the whole process, you're usually pretty exhausted and stressed out from having to do everything. And so the problems with the traditional raffle process is that you and your committee pretty much need to do everything and to make sure that the raffle runs successfully. It's normally a 3 to 4 week project where you need to constantly promote the sale of raffle tickets amongst your community. And a lot of people feel uncomfortable selling raffle tickets to their family and friends, or don't have enough time to sell their raffle tickets. Plus, there's one question that everyone wants to know when you're running a raffle. And so the number one question that everyone who buys a raffle ticket wants to know is, when is the raffle going to be drawn? And with a traditional raffle, it won't be drawn until a specific date and time in the future. So there's no real instant gratification for your raffle ticket buyers buying a raffle ticket and then having the raffle drawn in another 3 to 4 weeks' time. And so what if you could make more money with a 30-minute raffle versus a 4-week raffle? So that's something for you to think about. And now in the comments, I just wanted you to leave me a note and leave me a comment about what problems you have when running and coordinating raffles yourself out at your events, and let me know in the comments, and I'll get back to you and see how I can help out based on the problems you mentioned. And then in the next video, I'm going to be showing you the first 7 steps to run a raffle that makes $1,000 in 30 minutes. So yeah, leave everything, your questions and everything in the comments about what problem you have when running and coordinating raffles, and I'll see you in video 2. Thanks.